You all are very quiet today. David's meditating. Joanne can't hear me. All right, let's do some yoga then. Find a comfortable seat here on your mat. Let's close your eyes. And just take a moment to tune into your physical body. So just becoming aware of what's present for you in this moment. Notice if there's any tightness, any soreness. Conversely, notice if you feel alive, awake, energized. Noticing all of that without judgment. So it's just awareness, just checking in. And then begin to deepen your breath. So you start to draw that breath in using the muscles, the back of your throat. Drawing it all the way down to your core, through your hips, through your legs. And then intentionally emptying yourself back out, all the way to empty. Take 3 more breaths here, just noticing. And slowly opening your eyes. We'll come into a Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet come together. We're going to work with 3 rounds of Uddiyana Bandha here. So you'll take a deep breath in, holding full at the top, and then exhale strongly out the mouth. Don't do it quite yet. Coming forward, draw navel in towards spine. So I'll guide you guys through this, and we'll do 3 rounds. Any questions? All right, fingertips back behind you. Take a huge breath in, lift up to the heart. As you're ready, exhale strongly out the mouth. Hold empty, draw navel towards spine. When you're ready to inhale, release the abdominals. Inhale, rise back up, lift through the heart. Shoulder blades pull towards spine. As you're ready, move into the second round. Exhale strongly out the mouth. Staying empty, draw navel towards spine, hollowing. When you're ready, inhale, release abdominals, rise back up. Last round here, go at your own pace. This time, come forward, folding over your legs. Moving a little bit deeper into the hips, into the groin. Notice you're rounding through the back. Create a little bit of elongation by drawing forward through the chest. Soften through the shoulders, relax through the jaw. And see if you can direct your breath all the way down to pelvic floor. Soften around the shoulders, 2 more breaths here. Inhale, rise back up. Bring your hands to outer thighs, help the legs back together. And then rock all the way forward, coming onto hands and knees. Just starting to move here through cat-cow, so starting to flow in a way that feels good to your body. Could be as simple as this basic cat-cow, inhaling, lifting through the heart, exhale, rounding through the spine. Maybe starting to add on, going all the way back to a child's pose, all the way up through an up dog. Maybe hip circles. We'll take about 5 or so breaths here, just shifting, moving. If it feels particularly good to stay in one spot, go for it. Really working with fluidity, with shifting today, letting the energy move through us. As you feel ready, moving back to our first downward facing dog, curling toes under, hips extend up towards the sky. And if movement is feeling good, then continue that here, pedaling through the feet, shifting the weight side to side. About 5 more breaths here. And exhale, ease your way down to your knees. Come all the way to the forearms, bringing them to the ground. Either parallel to one another or hands clasping, setting up for a dolphin. Head hangs heavy but up off of the ground. On exhale, curl your toes under, extend the hips back up to the sky. And really focus on opening up through the shoulders here. So lifting up out of the shoulders by activating through the core. And then really pressing back to the chest to feel that opening around the shoulder joint. Breathing into the space you've created, knees can be bent. Working on that straight, long spine. 3 more breaths. Exhale, lower the knees to the earth. And then come all the way onto your back, setting up for core. And I forgot to get you a roll, so I'm going to go grab you one of those. Doo-doo-doo. It'll make sense in a second. All right, grab hold of your roll. Place it in between your thighs. There you are. Snug up towards the pubic bone and then float your legs straight up to the ceiling. Yes. Interlace your hands back behind your head. So you're supporting your neck here. And this is pulling on your low back, bend your knees. So at any point you can bend the knees, releasing to the spine and the hamstrings. And take a huge breath, fill up the back body. Holding full, press mid back into mat, curl tailbone up, squeeze around your roll, exhale, lift head and shoulders. Squeeze that roll a second time, draw low belly down. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. Hold the breath, press mid back into mat, curl tailbone, squeeze your prop, exhale, head and shoulders lift, shoulder blades lift, squeeze a little more, pull low belly down. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. Hold the breath, press mid back into mat, curl tailbone, squeeze, exhale, lift head and shoulders, shoulder blades come up, squeeze that second time, pull low belly down. Inhale, lower head and shoulders, adding on here. Press mid back into mat, curl tailbone, squeeze. Exhale, lift head and shoulders, shoulder blades lift, squeeze that second time, pull low belly down. Inhale, keep head and shoulders lifted. Hold the breath, squeeze your prop. Curl tailbone up again. Exhale, elbows towards left thigh. Squeeze a little more, pull low belly down. Inhale, back to center, hold full. Squeeze your prop. Tuck tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh. Squeeze a little more, pull belly down. Back to center, hold full. Squeeze your prop. Exhale, reach torso as high as you can. Reach legs a little bit higher, pull low belly down. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. Take an extra breath. We'll do another round like that. Top of your next inhale, hold full. And at any point, knees can bend. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone up, squeeze. Exhale, head and shoulders lift. Squeeze a second time, pull belly down. Inhale, keep head and shoulders up, squeeze your prop. Tuck tailbone, exhale, elbows towards left thigh. Squeeze, pull belly down. Back through center, hold full. Squeeze, tuck tailbone, exhale, elbows towards right thigh. Squeeze, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center, hold the breath. Squeeze your prop. Exhale, torso higher, legs higher, draw belly down. Inhale, relax head and shoulders. Top of your inhale, hold full. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone, squeeze. Exhale, head and shoulders lift. Squeeze a little more, stay with it, pull belly down. Inhale, keep head and shoulders up. Squeeze your prop. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows to left thigh. Squeeze, pull belly down. Back through center, hold full. Squeeze, tuck tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh. Squeeze a little more, draw belly down. Inhale through center, hold full. Last one here, squeeze the prop. Exhale, torso reaches higher, legs reach higher, pull belly down. And inhale, release. Set your prop aside. Walk your feet about mat width apart, and we'll do little windshield wiper legs here. So on your exhale, knees lower over to one side. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, back to center, and just get into a rhythm that feels good to your body. Just letting your energy move, let that shift through you. And coming back through center, we'll set up for a mobile bridge pose. So a little bit different than what we normally do. So knees stack over your heels, feet about hip width apart. We're going to move through bridge for the first 5 or so breaths, and then we'll hold it. So arms are rested by your sides. On your inhale, tuck tailbone, peel the spine away from the mat, lift your arms up overhead. On your exhale, tuck tailbone, roll your spine back down to the mat, arms rest by your sides. Again, like that. Inhale, lift up, open as you lengthen through the arms overhead. Exhale, roll it back down, arms rest by your sides. Do that a few more times at your own pace. Yeah, beautiful. And with this next round, as you lift, stay. So hips stay elevated towards the rafters. Arms can stay resting by your sides or overhead if that feels good. Really activate through the back body as you open up through the front body. So let the movement be more subtle as you expand with the breath, opening the belly, the hips, the chest. Allow that to hug back towards your center line, hugging your core with each exhale. Five more breaths here. Activate the feet. On your next exhale, tuck tailbone. Slowly roll your spine back down to the earth. Release your spine here, either hugging the knees into the chest or pressing your thighs away. If it feels good, you can roll a little bit on your back. And turn over to one side. Press your way up to a seat. And come all the way forward to forearms and knees, setting up for a turbo dog. So halfway between dolphin and down dog. So palms are shoulder width apart. Elbows bend, hovering anywhere between 1 to about 5 inches above the ground. Squeeze the forearms together so you feel your chest activating. Yeah, Nat's already in the pose. Awesome. You can stay here in turbo puppy or curling the toes under. Hips extend up like a downward facing dog, turbo dog. Elbows stay bent, so there's a lot of activation happening in the chest. You feel it in the arms. Core is engaged. Nice, David. Let your head hang heavy. Yeah. Keep reaching through your hips. 2 more breaths here. Exhale, lower the knees to the ground. Come all the way to your forearms and we'll set up with dolphin. So forearms back on the mat, hands either parallel or hands clasped. Curling toes under, hips extend straight up to the sky. And shake your head a little bit, yes and no. On your next inhale, float the left leg up to the sky. Yes, beautiful. Spreading through the toes. See if that leg can lift you up out of the shoulders, feeling for more length, more space in the spine. Exhale, lower the left foot down. Inhale, right leg extends up to the sky. Spread to the toes. Maybe shift the weight onto your left tippy toes, lifting higher towards the ceiling. Take 1 more inhale. Yes, awesome. Nice, Natalie. Exhale, lower the right foot down. Last breath in dolphin of the entire morning. Exhale, ease the knees to the earth. Child's pose, embryo, or puppy. Give yourself a moment to just surrender. Breathing into your back body. Feeling the ground, the earth support you. And using this moment of pause to really check in with your body, with what you need. Inhale, rise up, hands and knees. We'll transition back to a down dog. If you need a few rounds of cat-cow before you move to that inversion, go for it. But as you do feel ready, shifting your way back to downward facing dog. And once again, if that movement has felt good, weave that in here as well. Take a huge breath in down dog. Exhale to step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, extending the spine. Exhale to fold it back in. Again, like that, inhale, spinal extension. Exhale to fold it in. We'll do one more, reach back through the sit bones, lengthen forward through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold it in. When drawing in through the belly, come all the way up to standing. Inhale, sweep arms overhead. Maybe a little back bend here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's flow here. Inhale, re-extend the arms. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, step left foot back for lunge or crescent lunge. So knee can be lifted or lowered. With your inhale, open up through the torso, Soften through the shoulders. We'll stay for an extra breath. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank pose. You're welcome to go directly to down dog or flow through that vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale to step left foot forward, lunge. Keep that inhale going, lift and open. Yeah, beautiful. Stay here with your exhale. Exhale, hands to mat, forward folds. Drawing into the belly, come all the way up. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Continuing the flow. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, step right foot back, lunge. One breath, one movement here. Lift and open with that inhale. Exhale, hands to mat. Step to plank. Flow here, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, lunge. Open it up. Exhale, hands to mat, forward folds. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands back to heart. Keep this flowing. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back, lunge. Keep the inhale as you lift, open. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plank to chaturanga. Cobra or up dog with your inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, lunge. Reach and open. Nice, David. Exhale, hands to mat, forward folds. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Last round here. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, right foot back, lunge. Open it up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Flow through that vinyasa. All the way up to down dog. Inhale, right foot forward lunge. Open it up. Exhale, hands to the earth, forward fold. Rise all the way up. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Close your eyes and just take a moment checking back in. Listening to yourself. Inhale, re-extend the arms to sky. Keep your eyes closed if you'd like. Sit back to chair pose, not child's pose. That'd be an awkward transition. Lifting through the heart, soften the shoulders. Your exhale, keep your legs as they are, reach the arms back behind you. So the heart lifts, shoulder blades pull towards spine, yes. Breathe into the chest, sit a little bit deeper because you can. Exhale, forward folds, roll it in. Legs slowly extend. Inhale, spine extends, that halfway lift, monkey pose. Exhale, hands to mat. Stay here for a moment, so don't do anything quite yet. Bend your knees enough that more of the weight shifts into your hands. So arms are straight, knees are bent, and then shift the weight into your hands. Start to lift up out of the heels, more weight into your hands. Feel your core engage. It's like you're trying to pike into a handstand. And one day we will all get that, right? Take one more inhale. Exhale, ease your heels to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop your way back. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Shoulder blades back. Beautiful. Exhale to downward facing dog. You can always add an extra push-up there if you feel crazy. So root down strongly through your hands, fingers spreading wide. Get that strong web supporting you, and then root even more through the thumb and the pointer finger. So you've got that internal rotation. From that place of foundation, run your breath all the way up the spine and slowly start to extend that left leg towards the ceiling. Notice how your weight naturally shifts into the right leg. Bring your hips back to center. Keep your core strong, supporting you, so you're not sinking into joints. Keep spreading through the toes. Maybe that left leg lifts a little bit higher. Then exhale, slowly hug knee into chest. Set the foot down softly. So we're setting up for crescent lunge here. Knee stacks directly over heel. Back hip is square to the ground. Inhale, float the arms back behind you. Feel the legs strong. Yeah. Engage the core, come all the way up. Arms float to the sky. Because most of us spend our day like this, bend your elbows, open up through the heart. Breathing into the belly, to the chest. Left hand comes to thigh. Reach the right arm higher up towards the ceiling and then up and over to the left side of the room. So you're opening up this right side body. And your exhale, bring the right arm towards the front of the room. Left arm comes back behind you. Moving this into a deeper twist, you have two options. Either hooking the right elbow over the left thigh, coming into a prayer twist, or setting the right hand down to the inside of that left leg. Left arm extends up to the sky. So picking the twist that feels better to your body. Yes. Wherever you are, you're welcome to spread the arms if that feels good. Lifting through the heart, 2 more breaths. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Step back to plank pose. Your choice, directly into down dog or move through that vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly extend that right leg back and up. Spread through the toes, press through the ball of the foot. So you've got that elongation running all the way through the spine, even opening the shoulders here. Maybe that right leg lifts a little bit higher. Yes. Exhale, knee to chest. Set your foot down softly, setting up for crescent lunge. So staying low to start. Squeeze the inner thighs together, activate. Through the core, reach the arms back behind you. Shoulder blades hug spine. Inhale, rise all the way up, crescent lunge. Exhale, bend the elbows, open through the heart. And then really focus in on this breath, opening and expanding, creating more space in your body. Inhale, lower the right hand, extend the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, start to reach that left arm over to the right, opening through that left side body. So your breath is really lengthening out this left side body. It's so quiet now. Reach the left arm towards the front of the room, right arm back behind you, coming into this twist. Keep elongation in the spine. And then moving deeper into your twist, either hooking the elbow over the thigh for the prayer twist, or left hand comes down, right arm can reach up. If that feels too much on the shoulder, you can always bring the right hand down. If this is too much on the legs at any point, you can always lower that left knee to the ground. So always listening to your body, coming up with an option that works with you. Let the breath open even more through the heart. 2 more here. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Step back to plank. Your choice, flow through that vinyasa or move directly to down dog. And your down dog can always just be on your hands and knees. So listening to your body, being receptive to what's present. Inhale, slowly extend the left leg up to the sky. Bend that left knee, open up through the hip. Check in with your back body and make sure you're not compromising through the low back here to get a deeper twist. And inhale, re-extend the left leg. Exhale, step left foot through, this time rising up, warrior 2. So left knee is bent, back heel's rooted, facing this west side. Arms parallel to the earth. Maybe come a little bit deeper so you're working to get a 90-degree angle with that left knee. It's a working towards. It's always a work in progress. Reverse warrior. Flip that left palm to the sky. Right hand can come to the hip. Extend that left arm up and back. So I like to start with the hand on the hip, but maybe you want to go deeper. Maybe this hand starts to scooch its way down the back leg. Coming into your next stretch, reach just the left arm towards the front of the room. Relax your head heavy towards the right shoulder. And then breathe into the space you just created. Reach through the left hand, rise back up, warrior two. Straighten out the left leg for triangle pose. So you may want to shorten your stance here. Reach the left arm as far forward as you can, and then tip it over. Left hand to the ground, your shin or a prop. Right arm extends to the sky. Yeah. And if the arm extending to the sky bothers your shoulder, don't do it. Switch it up. Maybe the hand's on the hip instead. Yeah. Fill this pose with breath. So you're welcome to stay here in our triangle or shift forward coming into Ardha Chandrasanas, half moon. If Ardha Chandrasana is your choice, shift the weight into that left foot. Left hand comes to the outer diagonal. Right arm and right leg extend up. You got it. You got it. Yeah, see, you got it. Awesome. One more breath in here. Exhale, lower the right hand down, bend the left knee, step the right foot to the back of your mat. Make your way back to plank pose. Your choice, vinyasa or directly to down dog. So you're always checking in with your back and your shoulders as you move through transition. Take a deep breath in your down dog. Exhale out the mouth. Again, like that, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Your next inhale, extend the right leg up and back. Yeah. Exhale, bend the right knee, open up through the hip. And notice where you feel this. So if you're like me, you can feel this in the tight area of the hip flexor. Maybe into the abdominals. Maybe you feel a nice twist through the mid-spine. So just notice where you feel this and then really emphasize the breath in that area. Inhale, re-extend the right leg. Without momentum, step the right foot through, warrior two. Use that inhale to rise, coming upright. Settle into your warrior. And then fill this pose with breath. And you can always rest your arms beside you. You can bend the elbows. So listening to your body. There's no real perfect way to do yoga. It's just about feeling into yourself. Reverse warrior, flip that right palm to the sky. Exhale, reach up and back. Left hand can start on the hip. Then maybe start to work its way down that left leg. Notice those areas that are tight, that are holding you back. Can you breathe into it to loosen, to soften? Coming into your next stretch, reach the right arm forward. Head hangs heavy towards that left shoulder. And then use your breath to massage out the tightness in the neck, shoulder. Maybe move the jaw a little bit. And reaching through that right hand, come back up through warrior two. Straighten out the right leg. Triangle pose. You may want to shorten the stance a bit. And then shift the hips back as you reach forward. Right hand comes directly down to your shin, a block, or the earth. Left arm stays reaching to the sky. If that bothers your shoulders or your back body, keep the left hand on the hip. So each move, you're moving with breath. Option to stay here or come into that half moon. Left hand would come to the hip. Rock the weight forward. If you're lucky, you can use your coffee mug as a prop. That's tricky. Left arm and left leg extend up. A few more breaths here. Got to keep myself entertained, right? No, yes, please. Exhale, lower the left hand to the ground. Step that left foot to the back of your mat. Make your way to plank. Your choice, down dog or that vinyasa. You can always add an extra push-up if you feel like it. All the way back to downward facing dog. Let's take that deep breath in here. Exhale, let it go out the mouth. Inhale, extend the left leg up to the sky. Without momentum, step that left foot forward. This time, rotate the back heel down, setting up for warrior one. Rise up. And just take a moment, settle into your warrior. We'll come into archer warrior one. So left arm comes behind you. Right arm reaches down the spine. If you can, clasp hands here or grab clothing or just reach fingertips towards one another. Breathing into the chest. Cassowary. So you're welcome to stay upright or come into this cassowary pose. It's a modification of archer and ostrich. So you'll dive forward, bringing the torso to the inside or onto that left thigh. Hands stay as they are. And then notice where your breath and your awareness shifts to. Can you emphasize that opening through the hips? Inhale, unwind through the arms. You have two options. You have a basic forward fold option where you'll step that right foot all the way forward to meet the left. You may need to readjust through the sacrum so you feel balanced and then stay folded. Or come into that single-legged forward fold. So right leg extends up to the sky. The standing splits. Connect into your breath. If you're in the standing splits, wrap the left arm behind the left calf. See if you can reach that right leg a little bit higher. Then final option on this side, you can bend the right knee. Reach up with the left hand, find the foot in the sky, extending that right knee even higher towards the ceiling. Nice, David. Awesome. Inhale. Re-extend the right leg. Set the foot down softly at the back of your mat. Make your way back to plank pose. Your choice, vinyasa or down dog. Moving intentionally, even through these transitions. Inhale, right leg floats up and back. Exhale, step right foot forward, warrior one. So back heel roots. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Hips squaring to the front of the room, more or less. Yeah. Exhale into your archer. Left elbow bends, right arm comes behind the back. Close your eyes here if you can. And sometimes it's a balance challenge. Tune more into feeling. Exhale into cassowary, this ostrich-archer hybrid. If this bothers your back, stay upright. So torso is either to the inside of that right leg or resting on the right leg. Breathing all the way down into the hips. Inhale, release the arms. Mirroring your other side, either coming into a basic forward fold or coming into that single-legged forward fold, also known as standing splits. So standing splits is your selection. Hug the torso in towards that right thigh. Reach that left leg intentionally towards the ceiling. Yes, awesome. Wrap the right forearm behind the calf. See if that can guide you deeper into this fold. Last option is to bend that left knee. Reach around with the right hand, find the foot. Keep the core engaged so you don't somersault forward. Inhale, release. Lower the left foot to the back of your mat. Step back to plank pose. Flow through that vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, back to down dog. Exhale, lower your knees to the earth. Take a moment in child's pose here. Feeling the earth support you. Connecting to your breath. As we transition into these darker months, it's good to intentionally turn inward. Give ourselves these moments of rest, of rejuvenation. Inhale to ease your way back up. And we're going to flow and link all of these sequences together. So the goal here is to work with one breath, one movement, but take your time, do what your body needs as we flow. So start out in a downward facing dog. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can remember the sequence. On your inhale, float the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step left foot through. Crescent lunge. So take that inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. Deep breath in here. Exhale, lower right hand down. Left arm floats higher to the sky. Exhale, lower left hand to the ground. Rotate that right heel to the earth. Windmill up to warrior two. Inhale, flip the left palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, come back up, warrior two. Straighten out this left leg. Triangle pose, reach the left arm forward. Lower the left hand down. Inhale, open up to the chest. Exhale, hand to hip, Ardha Chandrasana. Rock the weight into that left leg. Right leg, right arm extend. Exhale, lower right hand down. Hug the right knee into your chest. And then step the right foot to the back of the mat, warrior one. Take the entire inhale to rise up. Exhale into archer, warrior one. Right elbow bends, left arm behind you. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, dive forward, bringing the torso to the inside of that left leg. Inhale here. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, rock forward into standing splits or that basic forward fold. Take a deep breath in here. Here's your hurrah moment. If you'd like, you can get a little hop playing with handstand. And exhale, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Come into pigeon. So left leg walks over to the right side. We're finding your version of pigeon today. So if you'd like a prop under your hip, go for it. If you want to stay upright and work with this more active variation, you're welcome to. Or you can come forward, folding over that left leg, moving deeper into the stretch. You can also always come to your back. Take that reclined variation. We'll take 5 breaths here. Feel for where you can soften. Take your last exhale here out the mouth. Slowly start to ease your way up out of this. You'll have about 5 breaths to make your way back to down dog. So you can take some cat-cows. You can flow through your vinyasa. You can just take your time moving very slowly. Find your way back to down dog, if you're not there already. Here we go, one final hurrah. Inhale, float the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step right foot through, crescent lunge. Rise with your inhale. Exhale into your twist, left hand forward, right arm back behind you. Move into that deeper twist, left hand to the ground. Inhale, right arm opens to the sky. Exhale, right hand lowers to the mat. Rotate that left heel to the ground. Inhale, warrior 2. Windmill the arms up. Yes, beautiful. Inhale, flip the right palm to the sky. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, right arm forward. Triangle pose, straighten out the right leg. Exhale, shift forward, lowering the right hand down. Inhale, open that left arm up. Beautiful. Exhale into crescent lunge, Ardha Chandrasana. So half moon. What am I saying? Different moon pose. Full moon's messing with me today. Half moon. Inhale, left arm extends. Exhale, lower left hand to hip. Hug the left knee into your chest. Step the left foot to the back of your mat. Warrior 1. Rise all the way back upright. Exhale into archer. Bend the left elbow. Right arm wraps behind your back. Deep breath in here. Exhale, fold forward. Cassowary. Inhale, unwind the arms. Standing splits or basic forward fold, weight shifts into the right leg. If you're working with standing splits, left leg extends. Stay here for an extra breath or 2. Maybe work with your handstand hops. And then step that left foot to the back of your mat. Pigeon pose. Right foot walks over to the left. And at your own pace, move into your stretch. And just notice if your mind wanders. Can you come back to this present moment? Can you come back to sensation? For your last exhale here, let it go out the mouth. Inhale, start to ease your way up. Remove any props and then sit over onto your right hip. Wrap that left leg around. If you like some extra clothing, go ahead and put it on and come all the way down onto your back. I got chilly. Figured maybe some of you did as well. Hug your knees into your chest. If it feels good, you can rock it side to side. And transition into happy baby pose. So reach down, find The soles of the feet are the big toe, the first two fingers. And from here, moving into a final spinal twist. So release the feet. Stack your knees over your hips. Shift the hips to the left. Exhale, knees to the right. And if there's a different variation of a twist you prefer, you're more than welcome to take that. Inhale, legs back through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. And move into any final movement or pose of choice. If you feel like a back bend, I recommend a bridge pose or camel, not full wheel, because our backs aren't totally warmed up for something like that. You can take an inversion, you can take a Baddha Konasana, you can take a shoulder stand. So just listening to your body here, taking about 5 or so breaths. And there's no rush, but as you do feel ready, you can make your way into final relaxation, setting up for your Shavasana. Using any props, any clothing that would make you more comfortable here. Imagining and noticing how all of that movement of those poses have helped shift things in your body. Just letting that imprint here, giving your body and your mind a chance to surrender and to simply be for these last few moments. Start to deepen your breath. Bringing movements back in. And slowly make your way over to one side, fetal position. And with eyes still closed, press your way up to a seat on your mat. Inhale to float the arms back up to the sky. Exhale to gather hands, heart center. Take a moment for gratitude for your body, for your practice, the time that you gave yourself. Namaste.